What is going on, everybody? Apxche here, and we're going to be reviewing the Dawnforge patch notes, right? We're not going to really talk about like the skins and stuff. We're really going to focus on balance changes, because that's what I really care about. Because we already know the art team kills it every time. There's no need to review it. S tier, S tier, S tier. Okay, here we go. So, balance changes, right? Gameplay. Kill to heal now ignores anti-healing, which is caught, right? As well as, I'm assuming that would be 100%. I don't know if that would ignore 100% like dead zone, as well as like the one talent Ray has, but that's nuts, dude. Like kill to heal, I actually think is a great, not a great, but it's a usable item now. I think it'll get a lot of value out of like things that can dive, so like super aggro tanks, flanks, support. Surprisingly, because like let's say you're playing Grover and you're getting shot and your teammate gets an elimination, it will heal you. So that's definitely pretty value. So kill to heal is actually usable now. Rejuve getting a buff. It is getting a increased price, but it's going to be a lot stronger. So it's going back to the 10, 20, 30. So tanks should be getting a lot more heals. So yeah, it's a little spooky. Lethality, don't really care about that one too much. You get more speed, and now you get also increased jump height. That's going to be a little wonky. Because that might affect some characters that would maybe want it, but like it's like, oh, I don't want it no more because now I fucking jump high as shit. Like I don't know, like imagine a Rom just jumping super high now. Like that's just really weird. I don't know why this was added in. But for champion changes, Betty La Bamba, her direct damage when she hits the people directly, obviously, got increased from 650 to 750. She needed that so much. She's a great character. It just lacked the damage to really compete with the other blasters, in my opinion. Corvus getting a buff to his Shadow Tribunal, which will increase healing from 2.5% to 5%. And I'm pretty sure the way that card works is basically you heal someone, and then if they don't have the mark, they like I should pull that up actually instead of just saying stuff. So yeah, I just had to do a quick check to make sure. So basically, I was right. The way that that card works is that basically, if you heal someone when you heal someone, the people who don't get healed directly are getting an increased heal. Right. Yes. That is correct. All right, cool. Fernando, right? Scorch is getting a buff, right? So it's going to reduce Fireball cooldown to 6 seconds, as well as going to further increase the damage bonus. It's from 30 to 35%, right? And obviously that still scales. But yeah, this is cool. I'm a fan of Scorch currently. Obviously, it could get a few more buffs to make him a more viable off tank. But I definitely like Scorch. I like this change. Imani, she got damage buffs, and then which is fine. Increased mana generated by Fireball, cool. Inara, she reduced bonus healing from Earth and Guard from 40 to 30%. That's because they're putting it in, basically putting it back into the Mother's Grace, right? So it's a nice little change. They had to make these changes because with the new Rejuve changes and the healer buffs, they don't want to make Inara too strong, right? You don't want to just have unkillable tanks because of overheal. Kasumi increased damage reduction when she does her little dash thing, which is cool. I felt like a lot of times you were just dying in it. Yokai Doll decreased targeting cone from 6 to 2. Thank you. A lot of people were complaining, like, no, they didn't need to do that, but it was just really annoying. I literally played Eevee one game, and it felt like he was hitting everything. And it's like, dang. Like, it just felt like Leon, but worse. Like, every shot was hitting, and it was just so annoying. Kanessa, they just changed her heal card. Instead of it giving, like, 25 flat, and it based off of a time period, you can scale it up now. And I'm guessing they removed the time period. So every time you TP, you'll get healed. So this is going to be really good for reposition, because that's basically the card that you run now with her. Lilith, increase swarm duration and increase the cooldown from 2. Okay, so they made it last longer, but it also takes longer to get back, which is not really a big deal. Damba, increased healing from 250 to 350 with Spirits Chosen, which is pretty dope. Yeah, just Damba needed a little bit of help somewhere, and I guess more healing will be nice. He's a skill aim healer, so I think that increasing it and making him strong isn't a bad thing, right? Because he's a healer that's fun to play, mechanically challenging, so I feel like since he is so hard to play and he should give you a lot of value. Pip Catalyst 30% to 35%. Not sure if he needed that buff, but I'm not against Pip getting buffed and getting pushed a little bit more to the meta. I love Pip, and I want to see more Pip. So yeah, Ray Chain Heal, increased travel speed. So basically, it bounces faster, which is cool because you're just getting heals out to your teammates faster, as well as it will put your it'll basically like I think it puts it on. I don't think it's on cooldown until it finishes bouncing, right? So with that being said, it going faster means it goes on cooldown faster means you can pump out more heals. Threat subject, increased duration from 2 to 5 seconds. I don't even know what that is. Good. I thought the card was kind of cool to begin with. It just wasn't as high enough as it needs to be. So yeah, that's gonna be cool. You can basically give your teammates Chronos every time you like use Envelop. So that's cool. Especially if you don't need it to like if you don't need it to save anybody or like it'll be really niche, but it's like you could just hard pocket someone. Like I feel like this could fit really well into a damage build where your tank uses abilities and then you could like speed them out as well as like DR them out while also giving them cooldown back so that they'll have the cooldowns faster. This could be like a little pocket strat. Something that I wanted to try already, but it's not with that card. So this just makes me want to try more. Ceres, Spirit Leech, cool. Terminus, remove aim assist while using this ability. This is cool because I never really played too much console term. So it just when you're siphoning, if you're trying to siphon over your teammate, but an enemy walks by and it pulls towards the enemy and it messes you up because you're just trying to protect your teammate, that could suck. So I like that change. Tire ability, reduce pre-fire of crossfire from 0.8 to 0.4. Basically, her ult you can start shooting faster once you pop it. Ying, increase cooldown from 4 seconds to 3 seconds for Shatter, which will be good for healing Ying as well as normal Ying. So that's pretty cool. That means more heals and that means more damage if you're running a damage talent. And then bug fixes. I don't really know too much about this. This is nice because anything that affects your camera is annoying. And then, so yeah, this is all good. In all reality, I like the patch. I think it's a lot of good changes. There's a few where I'm like, why? But for the most part, it's a great patch in the sense of all of the fixes that I've seen that they fixed seem pretty well. Don't seem like insane. And yeah, so this is good. It's good that they're making good changes. Nothing too outlandish. As well as they're not making any, I guess, too out of the way changes. There might have been like 1 or 2 where it's like, why change that, you know? But so with that being said, let me see you guys in the next one. Peace.